Hello, everybody. I'm Meg from Maison Jupiter and Beyond Mystic, and welcome to your weekly Beyond Astro forecast for the week of December 6th here on the Beyond Mystic 3 YouTube channel. Thank you all so much for watching, and hope you're all doing well out there, doing very well out there. Let us know how you're doing in the live chat or the comments below if you're watching the replay of this video. I'm so happy to be here with you guys. This week, we are out of the fogginess, the weirdness of the past 2 weeks that I described in depth in the last two Beyond Astros. We had such a funky full moon in Gemini. We were having Mercury square Neptune exact. We were having Venus square Pluto, all these really intense things. And coming into this week, I'm so happy to share it's a lot of a lighter energy as we're going to get into. So let me know if you guys are feeling that, if you're still feeling intensity from the past 2 weeks, or if you're starting to feel more of a lightness, because I know I sure am. So before we get into the astrology more in depth, just want to share with you guys to remember to please like, share this content if you enjoy it, and also subscribe to the Beyond Mystic YouTube channel to stay up to date with all the really great content that we've got coming out. There was lots of shows yesterday, so I'm filming this video on Wednesday, December 6th, and we've had a lot of shows already this week on Tuesday and Monday, the 5th and the 4th. So make sure you're subscribed to keep up to date with everything that's going on. And also, I'm offering personal astrological consultations that are available over at maisonjupiter.com. And we've got discount code, all in one word, Beyond Mystic, that you can use to get 10% off your next reading with me. And I'm currently offering 1 year personal forecast. So looking at your astrological transits for the year ahead, which is an hour long, and also an hour-long birth chart option, going deep into your birth chart, my astrological and also intuitive feelings around your chart as well. And I am an astrologer, you guys, and if you watch Beyond Astro every week, you guys know that I weave in the astrology with my intuition as well, my intuitive impressions. And since we're in that time of year of the holidays as well, we're offering over at maisonjupiter.com gift cards for consultations. That's on the homepage. You'll see that if you go to the website. So if you'd like to gift someone a reading, that's also an option as well. So, okay, let's get into the astrology. And it's so funny, this time of day, whenever I film the Beyond Astro, there's like really crazy light going on. So this is interesting. We've got this little piece of light over here, and this is the sun over here. And yes, it's always funny whenever I film the Beyond Astros when there's a lot of light around me at that particular time of day. It's times when we're talking about the light or when it's a little bit of a lighter energy, which is definitely what we've got going on this week for sure. So I'm going to share the chart for today for December 6, 2023, when I'm filming this Beyond Astro. So yeah, a lot lighter of an energy week. And I'm so happy because today, December 6th, we've got Neptune moving direct. Finally, we've had Neptune retrograde for the past quite a few months. With the retrograde city that we had in the summer and late summer of 2023, we got Saturn's now direct since November. We've got who else just went direct? Somebody else just went direct. I'm having a brain fart. Oh, Chiron going direct. And now Neptune. Yay. So this is amazing, you guys, because Neptune is the only outer planet at the moment that has been in a home sign, that is in a home sign. So the influence of Neptune compared to all the other planets at the moment is very, very strong. It's actually in its strongest position. And for a lot of us, we might be feeling Neptune and its influence more than any of the other outer planets. And Neptune is going direct today in his home sign of Pisces and at a Pisces degree 24 degrees. So this is amazing because I'm sure, as a lot of you guys know, when planets are moving retrograde, it's more of an internal focus. It's more of a reflective energy. Things may not be moving forward the way that we would like to, or be as clear in whatever areas of life that that planet rules. And, you know, Neptune is the planet that rules spirituality and creativity and also illusions, and has a lot to do with health and the health system. So things that have been hidden the past few months very strongly with the Neptune retrograde in regards to those areas of life are going to be definitely coming out. Even today and over the next few weeks and for the whole rest of the month as well. So this is really, really nice because we're going to be all feeling a lot less foggy, a lot less confused in our personal lives, but also in the collective and what's going on with the collective. We're going to start to feel more clarity now that we got Saturn and Neptune both direct in Pisces. And we're going through really big shifts, you guys, and reality checks and revelations in whatever area of your personal birth chart you have Pisces. And that's because with Saturn and Neptune both in Pisces for the next 2 years, and as we get into 2024, 2025, they're going to be going into a conjunction. We're actually going through changes in whatever house, planetary placements we have in our chart that are in Pisces, and things may not be as they seem, and we may be receiving really big reality checks and changes in those areas of life over the next 2 years. So that's interesting to look at in your personal chart. And also with Neptune going direct, it's not just us feeling less foggy, less tired, less confused, but also things can no longer be hidden as easily from the dark side of life, if you guys know what I mean. So this is when things start to come out regarding the medical institutions, the medicine, you know, anything having to do with health, because Pisces, Neptune is on the health axis. In astrology, also the entertainment industry, creatives, and spirituality as well. So some illusions that may have really taken hold over the past few months in 2023 with Neptune retrograde, we're going to get a lot more clarity now, which is so, so nice. So it just went direct. So I'm personally not really feeling it at the moment, but I'm sure when we wake up tomorrow and into the next few days, we're going to feel less of that fogginess and confusion now that, yay, Neptune has gone direct. And we're going to be having on December 13th, Mercury go retrograde. Okay, so all of the outer planets are now direct, other than Jupiter. Jupiter is also going to be retrograde until the end of the year. Actually, I'm wrong, you guys. I'm having a brain fart. Jupiter is retrograde until the end of the year, and Uranus is also going to be retrograde for the next couple months. But we have significantly less planets retrograde. We were having Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Jupiter, and Uranus all retrograde at the same time. So things are going to start moving, like feeling like we can move forward, especially since we had Saturn turn direct at the beginning of November. But want to bring to your awareness, and I'll talk about it also more in the next Beyond Astro, because it'll actually be when I film that, the day that Mercury goes retrograde in Capricorn. But just important to be aware that at the moment, we are in Mercury pre-shadow phase, because on December 13th, Mercury is going to be going retrograde for a few weeks. So we're going to be having a Mercury retrograde, which is one of those things that even if people don't believe in astrology or know a lot about astrology, they probably heard of the term Mercury retrograde, which it is a big deal because Mercury, being the closest planet to the sun and rules so many different areas of life. You know, Mercury rules communication, our day-to-day activities, our gadgets, our phones, our electronical devices, our cars, contracts, all forms of communication and social media, among a lot of other things. When Mercury goes retrograde, most of us are usually feeling it. We're feeling like, okay, there's a little bit of a funky energy. There's more communication issues. It's not the best time to be signing contracts. So that's going to be from December 13th to January 1st. Mercury will be retrograde. Okay. But to be honest with you guys, I'm not feeling like this is a Mercury retrograde to be really concerned about or is a really negative energy. And retrogrades in general are not a negative thing. Retrogrades are where we're going more reflective in the areas of life that that planet rules. It's more of a review, a reflection, an internal energy. So in life, you know, it's natural for us to sometimes have that time, those times where we reorganize, we reflect, we review, we kind of take a little bit of a pause, so to speak, right? So this Mercury retrograde is going to be happening in the signs of Capricorn. And then on December 23rd, Mercury retrograde goes into Sagittarius until January 1st. So this is very much, you're going to want to look at, you guys, where you have to be prepared for this retrograde, the signs of Capricorn and Sagittarius in your birth chart, because these are the areas of life that are going to be affected for you the most from this retrograde, that you're just going to want to pay extra special attention to. It doesn't necessarily mean something bad is going to happen. Just double checking everything in those areas of life for those few weeks during the retrograde. But in general, for the collective, people are reflecting on when Mercury is in Capricorn from December 13th to 23rd. People are reflecting on their work, their jobs, career, legacy, and how they're publicly being seen. And then when Mercury enters retrograde on December 23rd into the sign of Sagittarius, we're reflecting more on our beliefs, our optimism, our spirituality, our higher consciousness. What do we believe, and what information are we taking in? What higher learning are we taking in? And is it really real? Does it really resonate? And Sagittarius also rules foreign travel, anything foreign from another country, and expansion. So we can be reflecting on those areas. But again, I'm not really concerned about this retrograde personally. It's not going to be anywhere near as heavy as what we just went through the last 2 weeks. So yeah, I'm really happy for the rest of December. I think it's a lot lighter of an energy. Okay. And before I go forward, you guys, I just want to mention that Julie and I and myself did these 2024 prediction videos for each of the zodiac signs that are available on beyondmystic.net. Each of the zodiac sign videos are $3.99 US each. And in these videos, we prepare you for the most important energies for your year ahead in the Gregorian year of 2024. And we know that, you know, the Gregorian calendar is not really the natural calendar, but that's what a lot of us are on at the moment. So we're looking ahead at 2024 for each of the signs. So if you want to look at those videos, you can watch your sun and rising signs are the most important. And then you can also, if you want to, listen to your moon sign video for more psychological, internal interpretations as well. So we had so much fun recording those 2024 predictions, and we've been getting a lot of really great feedback. So thank you so much, everyone that has been giving us positive feedback about it. We put a lot of work and preparation into it to help you guys all get ready for the year ahead of 2024. So, okay, where do I want to go next? Now, I want to talk a bit about this new moon, beautiful new moon that we're going to be having in the sign of Sagittarius that will be exact on December 12th. So as we come into the weekend, we're going to start to be in the orb of influence of this new moon, which is going to be exact on Tuesday, December 12th. So when we get into Saturday, Sunday of this weekend, we're going to be in the influence of this new moon, and also for the few days after December 12th as well. This is kind of a similar energy in a way to the new moon that we had, the last one that we had in Scorpio in November, for a couple reasons. We've got Mars conjunct this new moon, which we also had Mars conjunct the new moon in the last new moon. And we've also got this new moon at a Scorpio degree of 20 degrees, which the last new moon was also at a Scorpio degree. So I feel like the new moon we had in November and this new moon in December is almost like activating us in a similar way. They're working with us in a similar way. And it has a lot to do with Mars, okay? Because Mars was conjunct both of these new moons. And then in between these new moons, we had a very powerful Mars cazimi on November 18th, which is when Mars exactly conjuncts the sun in one of its home signs of Scorpio. So Mars has really been activating us and initiating us to not just, do those Sagittarian things of saying our affirmations and being in alignment with our beliefs and doing a spiritual ceremony, new moon, but Mars actually taking action on our beliefs, on what we want to create, on our dreams. That's the biggest thing I think I can tell you guys with this new moon is it's going to be so much more powerful if you not just say your intentions, do a ceremony around your intentions, which I believe those things work, but actually Mars, take an action around what you want to create. And Sagittarius, is known as the sign of luck and optimism and higher consciousness and higher learning and foreign travel. It's a very positive, lucky sign. And I always say to the Sagittarians in my life, they're like little lucky duckies because everything just seems to kind of work out for them. Not that they never have challenges in life, but they just kind of can breeze through situations that a lot of the other signs would have a lot more difficulty with because they're blessed by being ruled traditionally by the planet Jupiter, which is luck and abundance and expansion. So this is where we want to dream big and not hold back with what we want to create this new moon. And I think this is actually a really lucky time. The days around this new moon and the day of being in Sagittarius, being also, Sun in Sagittarius season, also with the dispositor of this new moon, Jupiter, in a beautiful trine to Mercury. I think this is really lucky. There can be really lucky opportunities coming forward from others, Mercury, from helpful people, from friends, from siblings, from people in our community that are like-minded, but also luck that we create for ourselves. So pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, information that is coming through around this new moon. I think it can be particularly lucky. And it's also an energizing time with Mars conjunct the new moon and Mars being the planet of energy, drive, and assertion. And I want to mention as well that in terms of the fixed stars, okay, in astrology, which I don't have up on this chart, this particular fixed star, but there is a fixed star called Atria, if I'm pronouncing that right, Atria, Atria, that from our Earth's perspective is located at exactly 20 degrees of Sagittarius. Okay, so this new moon is conjunct the fixed star Atria exactly, which Atria represents truthfulness, benevolence, justice, righteousness, and is considered to be a very fortunate and spiritually powerful fixed star. So again, there's a very positive energy around this new moon with it exactly conjunct the fixed star Atria. There's truth that I think can be revealed that's very helpful to humanity with it conjunct this fixed star and with the Jupiter trine Mercury, only off by 2 degrees. So it's very, very strong. And it's a benevolent time. It's a positive time and very fortunate. So I keep hearing Spirit say, just be open to the opportunities, the information, the truth that wants to come forward for us. Now, I will be honest with you guys, we do have Neptune square the moon and the sun, but it's off by 4 degrees. So it's not super, super strong. We had, Neptune exactly square Mercury the past few weeks, and it was exact on the full moon we had in Gemini. So just again, paying attention to any illusions that were maybe playing out in life, any illusory energy, but I'm not seeing it as a really big concern, to be honest with you guys, with this new moon. Just making sure we're seeing things clearly, we're doing reality checks, we're being mindful and honest with ourselves about any illusions or lies that may be told to us by outside sources, by people or things in our life, but also the lies that we tell ourselves and the illusions that we feed ourselves. Okay. But overall, I think this is super positive. I would say dream big, set intentions. New moons are about setting intentions and take action on those intentions, which is a similar message I said with the last new moon, with Mars being conjunct it. So, okay, let me know what you guys think of all of that. And I'm going to also pull some cards here on how we can navigate this week astrologically coming up. With Neptune going direct, we've got Mercury pre-shadow time, and we've got a beautiful new moon on December 12th. What is our guidance? Wow. So, okay, woo. Pulling some Lenormand cards, and I'm also going to pull a Moonology card. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy. Okay, just one second, you guys, and I'm going to show. You guys are going to freak out when you see the card I just pulled. Can't make this stuff up. Wow. Okay, so from the Moonology deck, we got the new moon in Sagittarius card, and that is what we're having this week. This upcoming week, new moon in Sagittarius on December 12th. So I don't know, you guys, for the whole past year, it's almost been a whole year that I've done these Beyond Astro forecasts with Beyond Mystic. I don't think there's been one moon time where I've pulled the exact card for that moon. So remember what I was saying, you guys, this is a particularly lucky and positive new moon in Sagittarius, and we've pulled the new moon in Sagittarius card. Luck is on your side. So what I actually want to do, okay, that is like so crazy. Can't make this stuff up. I want to read the description from the Moonology deck by Yasmin Boland, because, okay, this is powerful stuff. And this deck has really good descriptions. So let me just find this here. Where the heck is it? New moon, new moon, new moon. Oh my gosh, this is exciting. I love the sign of Sagittarius so much. Don't know about you guys, but it just feels so positive and uplifting and lucky. Okay, so luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. This is so crazy. Whatever is coming your way, it looks set to put a smile on your face. The new moon in Sagittarius can mark the restart of fun after a period of feeling low. The energy is adventurous and even willing to take a few risks. Ooh. But be careful you don't bet the farm on something here, as the wheel of fortune is still spinning. This card is about exploring life metaphorically by exchanging big ideas with others, or just thinking about your own philosophies. Perhaps it's time to change your mind about something important. It can also signal that a trip away is coming up, if that's something you're working to achieve. But the overall message of this card is that whatever happens next will be some sort of gift, even if that simply means widening your world view. Count your blessings, literally. So that's one practice we can do with this new moon, is being grateful, saying out loud our blessings to attract more luck and positivity. Additional meanings for this card: you need to laugh more. This is a wonderful time to start a course of study or teaching. Don't be narrow-minded. Start a week of gratitude practice. Oh my gosh. So big message coming through that we need to be open. We need to be open. We need to pay attention to what is coming up. I'm getting the whole next week around this new moon time. And we need to put our intentions out there, know that this is a lucky time and believe in ourselves and take action with Mars conjunct this new moon. This is so exciting. Oh my gosh, let me know what you guys think about that. And then from the Lenormand cards, this is really interesting. We got the stars, we got the coffin, and we've got the snake. Okay. So this is interesting because stars in Lenormand is like one of the most positive cards you can get. And it's very Sagittarian. It's very, it rules the stars' higher consciousness, cosmic connection, luck, blessings, gifts, our divine self, divine connection, divine messages and synchronicities and signs. Okay. So that is coming forward. What I'm feeling from the coffin and the snake is that there are forces on the planet still from this age of Pisces that we are coming out of. These dark arts kind of forces are literally, the vision that I'm getting, are grasping or gasping rather for air, grasping for energy. And we may see this being played out in the outer world, in our personal lives in some way. And what I'm getting is the best kind of way to deal with those negative energies that are losing their power with us at the end of the great age of Pisces, the great age of illusions. The best way to counteract that, to work with that, is to be in the Sagittarian vibration of positivity, just being yourself anyways. And it's not, I'm not trying to say being doing toxic positivity, but not feeding the dark. And the snake card just fell down. Not feeding the dark. I'm seeing spirit say, shrug it off. If someone projects something onto you, if someone says something really weird to you, if there's just weird energies around, shrug it off, shake it off, dance it off, breathe it out, because it's darker energies just trying to feed off of us that are losing their power. They're in a weak position. So I know for me personally, and I won't get into details, there was something that came up in the past week that was very shocking. It was a total snake card moment where someone was not as they seemed in my life. And it was really kind of scary, actually. And it was, working through not feeding that, because when someone tries to bite us or deceive us or mess with us, sabotage us, they're coming from a weak position. They don't have a strong energy field, and nothing is allowed to affect us. I'm getting this very strong to say nothing is allowed to affect us unless we, Sagittarius, believe that it can affect us. Sagittarius rules our beliefs and it rules our optimism. So if you believe that someone else's negativity or that the dark arts, people in the world can affect you, if they believe they can affect you and bring you down, then they can. So it's important for us to look at our beliefs, to connect to that, and really assert, if it resonates with you. I know it resonates for me. I am trying to think of the right words. I am in control of my energy field, of my light. Nothing is allowed to mess with that. Sorry, there's probably better affirmation to say. I'm just kind of feeling the energy and channeling it. You are in control of your destiny. You are in control of your energy field. Nothing is allowed to mess with you, to sabotage with you, unless you allow it. And if there is anything like that that comes up, it's a weak energy. It's not powerful. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. So cool that we got this card. Very, very exciting. So, okay, before we finish up, just want to say again that I'm feeling so excited now that we just pulled that card. Just want to say again that I am offering personal astrological consultations, and they're available over at maisonjupiter.com if any of you would like to have a more in-depth personal reading with me. And we've got those gift cards available for the holiday season on the homepage of maisonjupiter.com if you'd like to gift a reading to a loved one. And also remember to like, share, and subscribe to our channel at Beyond Mystic. And we so appreciate all your support. We are so grateful for all your support for this beautiful community that we have. It is such a blessing and such a gift. So, okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this Beyond Astro. Have a absolutely magical week with the energy of this new moon in Sagittarius we're going to be having. Neptune now direct. There's like a heaviness coming off of our shoulders. Very happy we're now in this week. So I love you guys so much. I'm sending so much cosmic love your way and see you